Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are for match number 2 of today. It's the big Friday, and it's match number 18 coming your way. It's Fujairah taking on the Emirates Blues. And without wasting further time, Mr. Ahmed Khawaja is with the two captains in the sidelines.
Toss time for match number 18 of the 2026 Emirates D10. It's a brand new affair and it's an exciting lineup. We have Team Fujairah led by young Madhav Manoj, UAE under 19. And of course we have Team Emirates Blues led by young Ahmed Tariq. And our esteemed match referee, Mr. Afzal Sher Khan, is going to be Madhav and Fujairah for the coin flip. Go ahead, Madhav. Tails is the call. It is tails. Ahmed Tariq won the coin flip. What have you decided?
We're going to bowl first.
Bowling first on this surface. What do you think is a decent score to restrict the opposition?
I think we'll try and restrict them under 100 and then hopefully chase it down.
Changes to the side.
Yep, there are 3 changes. Uzair Khan comes in, Hunain comes in, and Salim comes in.
Plenty of firepower. All the best.
Thank you so much.
Madhav unfortunately lost the coin flip. If you had won it, what were you planning?
We were going to take batting first anyways. We had done that yesterday as well, and we were able to put a big score up, and that's what we're looking forward to do it today as well.
Your first victory of the D10 must be a real confidence booster.
Yeah, it was definitely a good win to start, and it was a good change. We had a couple of changes yesterday, and that win definitely gave us the confidence, and I think we're going to show that today as well.
What about this afternoon? Any changes?
We have 2 changes. Anas is in, and Nabil is in.
All the best.
Thank you.
Right, then news from the sideline. Emirates Blues have won the toss and elected to have a bowl.
Well, so there we have it. Mr. Ahmed Khawaja looking sharp as always. The Emirates Blues have won the toss and elected to bowl first. So this is the playing 11 for Team Fujairah, Nasim Khan and Nurullah Ayubi right there at the top. Nurullah Ayubi had a brilliant night yesterday. Had a very, very good game. Faizur Rahman, the terrific Sri Lankan right-handed batter. Ali Asghar Shams, Muhammad Rayan Khan, Anas Malik, Madhav Manoj Nar, the captain, had a brilliant night yesterday as well, was amongst the runs. Ahmed Khudadat, Muhammad Ahmed Fad, Usman Khan, Muhammad Umair Faisal and Nabil Aziz makes the playing 11 for Team Fujairah. Very balanced looking team here for Team Fujairah. And now for the Emirates Blues, you have Tanish Surya and Ahmed Tariq, 2 of the hard-hitting right-handed batters right at the top with Aftab Alam at number 3, Tania Liaquat at number 4, Usaid Amin, the man of the match in the previous game, Taimur Ali, and you have Matiullah Khan, the speedster, Muhammad Uzair Khan, the left-arm spinner, along with Muhammad Hunain Munawar, Ajay Kumar, the speedster, along with Salim Qudus, makes the playing 11 for Emirates Blues. So certainly both teams very well poised, very well balanced on paper. Certainly you'd believe that Emirates Blues are the favourites, so to say the least, amongst the two, but cricket is a funny game, especially this format, the T10 format. Well, it's each day comes as it may. Whichever teams that plays better can get on top. So gonna be very interesting. We have the 2 openers, Nurullah Ayubi and Faizur Rahman. 2 very, very good batters. Nurullah Ayubi scored a magnificent 80 odd last night. He was brilliant with the bat. He was absolutely bludgeoning the bowlers to all parts of the park. And he certainly did look like a class apart. A change of role there for Nurullah Ayubi, was entrusted to open the batting, and well, that move certainly paved off for Team Fujairah, and now they seem to continue. Faizur Rahman on the other end, also a very, very good batter. Hails from our part of the world, from the Emerald Isle of Sri Lanka, Faizur Rahman. Young lad, bucket loads of talent behind him and runs as well. And good to see that The talent has been recognized and a big opportunity provided in this Emirates D10 in UAE's premier competition organized by the Emirates Cricket Board, coming live from this beautiful, the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It all started here, they say, and it certainly did. And here we go. Starts off with a good delivery there, Ajay Kumar. A hint of movement there on that occasion for Ajay Kumar. Good tall left-arm fast bowler. Hits the ball hard onto the deck. Ajay Kumar. Well, that's a wide ball. Have to re-bowl that. That was way off the line. Well, it's 5:15 p.m. here in Dubai. You can just see the shadows of the stadium just sitting in. Temperatures will begin to drop as we go towards the latter part of the evening. Dew will start setting in. Well, got away with that Ajay Kumar. That could have easily been called a wide as well. Well, lovely time to play some cricket here in the UAE, in the Middle East. One for no loss so far. Well, thick outside edge. Well, that's just flown past the slip cordon, past the short third man fielder. And he had absolutely no chance whatsoever. So first boundary here for Team Fujairah. And it's off the bat of Nurullah Ayubi. He'll certainly be extremely not concerned about how the runs come by, as long as it does. They need boundaries coming your way. Oh, what happened there? A quick single been taken. Faizur Rahman losing his bat in the process. 6 for no loss here. Ajay Kumar started quite well. Well, to take us through the innings, I've just been joined here in the com box with my good friend and a legend in our parts, Mr. Mudassir Ali. Mudassir, welcome to the com box.
Thank you, Atiq. And as expected, winning the toss and opting to bowl first, Ajay Kumar, who made a name for himself playing ECBD series tournaments on a regular basis. Trying to go inside out. Is there a chance? No chance. Couple of bounces, 4 runs. Faizur Rahman was not able to open the account yesterday, but today, a glorious looking shot off the mark in style.
Well, one thing I can promise you, Mudassir, I've played a lot of cricket with Faizur Rahman and I've batted alongside him. I've had the honor of sharing the crease alongside him, and this is exactly how he plays. He does not need any sighters. He's going to go hard at it. If the moment the ball's in his slot, it certainly is going to disappear out of the park. And yes, yesterday was a failure, but they say good players don't fail often, and I believe that Faizur Rahman certainly has the goods to be amongst the best. Nicely played with soft hands. A quick single been taken. Once again, exactly what you need, isn't it? After you hit a boundary, just rotate the strike. Well, end of the first over. Fujairah off to a good start, 11 for no loss. Right, so it's Matiullah Khan coming into bowl from the pavilion end. Good delivery there, just around that middle and off, just dropped. And a quick single, but had that been a direct hit, that could have been extremely interesting.
It's not only about the boundaries, but also you need to rotate the strike, and these two youngsters are doing an excellent job. Nurul Ayubi, who batted brilliantly last night, scoring 75 quick runs. Yet again, all eyes will be on young Ayubi, facing Matiullah Khan for the first time. Made room, not a proper connection in the air, and taken. A good catch taken by Uzair at point, and Matiullah Khan, he strikes in his first over.
Well, this is a big breakthrough, isn't it? Nurullah Ayubi, he was the X factor in yesterday's Fujairah victory. Today, unfortunately, doesn't make a mark. So Emirates Blue, they draw early blood, and it is the big fish. Nurullah Ayubi back in the dugout. He's gone for 5. It's 12 for 1. New batter is the captain, Madhav Manoj, who's walked in at number 3. Starts off with a good delivery there, Matiullah Khan. Well, Madhav Manoj played a very good knock yesterday. He was amongst the runs. Scored a very good 44. Madhav Manoj. Well, they'll need the captain to put his hands up again today, isn't it, Mudassar?
Absolutely. After losing Nurul Ayubi, the man in form for Fujairah, the captain arrives, an early entry up against experienced Matiullah. Change of pace, waited and dispatched towards cow corner. Another batter off the mark with a boundary.
Excellent stroke there. Madhav Manoj carrying his good form from yesterday. Well, sometimes what difference it could make into your momentum, into your batting, isn't it? The moment you get into runs, suddenly, even it can be a new day, but then that muscle memory kicks in. The memory of the previous day kicks in. That's a very, very good stroke there by Madhav Manoj. Off the mark straight away. Nicely played down towards square leg for a quick single. Over to Faizur Rahman. To you, my friend, says Madhav. So these two will now need to go on and make a big one.
Sensible batting by Madhav Manoj. Got a boundary the very next ball, taking a single. It's unlucky to miss Asia Cup Under-19 buzz because of an injury, but good to see Madhav Manoj back in action in domestic circuit. Sharply coming into Faizur Rahman. What an over by Matiullah. The power play done and dusted. 18 for the loss of 1.
Well, so straight away there's going to be a change of pace. It's going to be Daniel Liaquat, the left-arm spinner. A very good all-rounder to have in the team, Daniel Liaquat, the hard-hitting left-handed batter. And he can also be that man with the golden arm for you. Pick up those quick wickets, the breakthroughs, break those partnerships in between. He has a very good arm delivery as well that will go with the line. He'll need to strike, get a wicket or two, especially this man on strike. Madhav Manoj is going to be a very crucial wicket.
Tossed up, beautifully managed using those wrists. Some work for the fielder, Taimur Ali. Just for a single. A new tournament and a new team for Daniel Liaquat. He was regular with the Sharjah side, but now opting to play for Emirates Blues in this D10 tournament. The tall right-hand batter Faisal Rahman on strike. Goes straight. Fumble, not a proper collection by Ajay Kumar. Are they going to come back for second? Yes. So a couple of runs taken by young Madhav and Rahman. Excellent running.
Well, it's going to be a very interesting battle, I'll tell you. Faizur Rahman against the spinners. Oh, that stayed low. This is what you will get on this surface. The Sharjah Cricket Stadium. The last couple of days, Mudassar, you've seen that invariable bounce on the surface with the amount of cricket that's being played.
Bowling as per the conditions. Oh, chance. A tough chance. Travelled quickly towards the bowler. A one-hand attempt. Lucky escape for Faisal Rahman.
Well, you needed that to stick, isn't it? That was a quicker one. Daniel Liaquat. Well, tomorrow morning, he'll need to keep some ice there. There you see, he can certainly feel the sting of it, isn't it? It did get the edge of the fingers on it. .23 for one, last ball of the over. It's been a very good start here by Daniel Liaquat. A single to end it. It's a good over here. 3 overs done, 24 for 1. Daniel. So it's Mohammad Uzair who comes into the attack to bowl the 4th over, 24 for 1. Another very experienced campaigner, Uzair Khan. Played in the ILT.
Looking sharp in that new haircut. Uzair, known for variations. Watch out for those cutters. Look at that wrist lock position of Uzair. Direct hit, but lightning quick between the wickets. Now it's the time to shift the gaze, especially for Faisal Rahman. Apart from one boundary, nothing much going in favor of Faisal Rahman.
Yeah, looking very unlucky himself here, Faizur Rahman. 11 of 8. He just wants to get a sighter. But be aware that this man can burst through any moment. And just as I said, There's a fielder in the deep that takes the catch. Well, trying to go over the field. The pressure taking on to him there, Faizur Rahman. And finally, gets caught in the deep. So another wicket falls and Uzair Khan strikes.
Hunain Munawar, the fielder. Change of pace. The experience of Uzair getting better of young Faisur Rahman. 25 on board. They have lost their second wicket. Faisur Rahman managing just 11 of 9.
So 2 wickets down now here for Team Fujairah. Emirates Blues going through nicely. 2 big wickets, both openers back in the dugout, and what a delivery! What a magnificent delivery that was from Uzair Khan. He's absolutely squared the left-hander with an absolute jaffa.
Peach of a delivery, slight movement. He expected that to come into him, but never a movement, and rattles that off stump, and he enjoyed that wicket. Look at the jump, look at the celebration. Uzair Khan strikes for the second time. Short stay at the crease for Ryan Khan. In trouble, Fujairah 25 for the loss of 3.
So it's Anas Malik who walks out to bat while Uzair Khan is on a hat-trick. 2 wickets in 2 balls. But what a delivery that was. It certainly was a left-armer's dream, wasn't it? Just pitching around that middle stump and then having that bit of movement away to get that off stump. What a delivery. Here we go, hat-trick ball. Oh, very close. Good delivery. Safely negotiated there by Anas Malik. What an over this is by Uzair Khan.
Top class stuff from experienced left arm fast bowler Uzair. It's not easy to take on Uzair, especially in the shorter format, who has plenty of variations up his sleeves. Lost few kilos, looking fit, sharp, and top of that, accuracy. Got better of Ryan Khan. What an over in progress, just a single couple of wickets.
Just knocked down towards the mid-wicket region, just a single. A brilliant over from Uzair Khan. 2 runs and 2 wickets in that. Fujairah in a spot of bother, 26 for 3. So it's Hunain Munawar who comes in to bowl the 5th over. 26 on the board. Fujairah's innings. I've certainly been startled by some quality bowling here by the Blues. They desperately need a partnership here now. Gets that thick outside edge. A good bowler, this man, Hunain. He can drift it nicely into the right hand and also bring that arm ball coming into play. You certainly have to be very careful in your approach to this young man.
Leggy having a firm grip and good control. We talk about Hunain, the story of patience. Regular with Blues, started his career in D series, playing with Blues, did not got plenty of opportunity in his initial days playing for Blues, but he just waited and waited for a chance, for an opportunity. And straight away he performed, got wickets in his first game. Here at the same venue last season playing for Blues. And top of that, also an excellent fielder. Spending a lot of time rubbing shoulders with the senior statesmen, learning the tricks, the skills of leg break bowling. Hunain now looking confident.
You're looking good out there. The youngster, well, he's not timed this. The fielder in the deep will cut it off. So just a single there on that occasion. So Madhav Manoj, you can just feel him itching to get going. But the match situation also not giving him the license to go after, because he's just got to be careful with his approach. They cannot afford to lose another wicket at this stage. Pick up a couple of runs by knocking it down towards the sweeper cover region. 32 for 3. Now one more ball remaining in the over. It's been a very good start here by the Emirates Blues. Played off the back foot. A single down towards long off. The over comes to an end. So at the halfway stage, Fujairah 34 for 3.
Well, trial by spin will continue for Team Fujairah. Struggling behind the 8 ball at the moment. Current run rate below 7. 3 wickets down. Madhav Manoj and Anas Malik looking to rebuild as Dania Liaquat. Very tidy first over. Will continue. It was the back of the hander, read well, but it's a power failure and a simple catch. In fact, a very good catch from Matiullah Khan.
What a moment. Just when they were looking to rebuild it, spin has worked. It has done the trick. Not able to get to the reach of the ball, and that's where continued with the shot, and it did work in his favor. A brilliant catch at long off to make sure that the batter is going to be walking back to the dugout all of a sudden. 4th wicket down for Fujairah, and they're in some serious trouble here.
So another exciting young talent, Ahmed Khudadad, coming in at 6. And well, in all the flurry of the D10, forgot to welcome my co-coms, Mr. Pranav, into the com box. A very warm welcome to the D10. As you can see, it's very fast-paced, to say the least.
Absolutely. It's always great to be here in the land of UAE. And especially when you talk about Sharjah Cricket Stadium, it takes me back to 1990s, early 2000s. It's always been a dream to be at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium for anybody who's born and brought up in the 80s.
Well, don't tell us your age. You still look in your mid-20s. Yeah, absolutely. Sharjah. We have a Sachin Tendulkar stand to our left. Who can ever forget that Desert Storm twin innings he played against Australia in 1998? Iconic. And this venue has seen so much incredible cricket over the years, especially when the floodlights come on. There is a magic, there is an electricity in the air.
And not just that, it is the home of cricket in UAE, yes, but I feel it's the mecca of cricket in the Gulf. This is where everything started.
Or quite literally, the godfather of cricket in the UAE, in the region, in fact, Mr. Abdul Rahman Bukhatir, his legacy being continued by his sons, Mr. Khalaf Bukhatir, Mr. Waleed Bukhatir, and it's truly a hotbed of international cricket throughout the year. Beautifully played, but couldn't find the gap between cover and point. A very tidy spell from Dania Liaquat, only 9 runs conceded, 38 for 4. It's going to be Mohammad Hunain, the young leg spinner, continuing from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Oh, that's gone all wrong. Well, did that remain within the cutting strip and did it pitch straight enough? Because that should be a no ball if it's on the grassy area to the left of the pitch, completely slipping out of his wrist on that occasion. Umpire Mohammad Kashif just looking for a second look.
This can be very interesting. Touch and go. Oh, it's probably pitched outside the wicket, and that's where it's going to be really interesting. It's a big crime to be giving an extra in this format, and if it's in the form of a no ball, which results in a free hit, it's criminal. So freebie for Anas.
Yeah, as per the rules and regs, if it is beyond the tram line, vertically, then it could be a wide, but it was within the playing area, but beyond it. Well, the free hit will only result in a catch. Of course, will be nullified, but all they'll get is a single.
Very lucky there. Mohammad Hunain. Spinners are generally very effective in this format because not a lot of pace on offer, and this wicket is gripping and turning as well. Decent amount of grip, decent amount of turn as well, and that's where it's working in favor of for the bowlers.
Yeah, a lot of wear and tear on these tracks, 4 matches per day. And finally, we're seeing the wrist spinners are getting some purchase. Otherwise, it's been an absolute flatbed for the past couple of days. Once again, a miscue. Hunain pulling it into the wicket. Difficult to time the ball here. Hence, Fujairah are having a serious toil, going at below 7 per over. And Emirates Blues will be mighty pleased. Seems like a good toss to win. Bowling first. Nobody has really broken the shackles just yet. And just bowling it according to his field. Keeping it simple. Pushing for 2. And I think they caught the outfielder by surprise on that occasion.
Good running. When the runs are not coming thick and fast, this is the best way to counter it. Really feel that probably a little bit of cross-batted shots will be coming out of the armory very soon. 4 for 44, they're in a little bit of a bother here.
Looking for that expansive punch over extra cover. The floodlights have taken over a multi-million-dollar floodlight system that was installed, I believe, last year in the summer. A lot of renovations done here at Sharjah. What a delivery! That has kicked and spun prodigiously. Excellent spell from Hunain. Perhaps deserved a wicket or two. 44 for 4. Going to be Salim AQ, Abdul Quddus coming on to bowl. He's been waiting patiently for his opportunity in the D10. Looks like he's going to be bowling a bit of leg break here. Let's see if he can get it right. It certainly is a wrist spinner's track. Right on the money. Decent start. You always want to land it on a decent length first ball.
Certainly, game in complete control of the Blues at the moment. And that is where in the final 17 deliveries, they don't want to let go of it. Good air. Not that much of a turn for Salim at the moment.
Yeah, just looking to keep it simple. Just find that off-stump channel. You've got the 5 boundary riders out. If they take a chance, you'll always be in the game. Just keep a lid on the scoring. Well, will this clear the long on? Yes, it will. Lusty blow from Anas Malik. Wonderful footwork.
If you're not getting a little bit of turn on this wicket and you're trying to push the ball through, it's not going to be working in your favor. Salim will learn that very quickly. Will be dispatched for a maximum, a much needed one. Can this get Fujairah going? Another big shot. It's high up in the air. Just good enough. Back-to-back maximums for Fujairah. They are on a roll here.
Well, I thought he was in trouble there. But that is some willow in his hand. Even though he was on the back foot, off balance. Tremendous strike. And these part-time overs have backfired. And has he chopped it on? Well, the bails have been knocked off. Seems to be okay.
Need to keep things tight. Salim hasn't been the first choice. Pushed it in once again. Does realize that he's not able to extract that kind of a turn that is required. And a single to wind that over up. 15 runs from that over of Salim. 8 overs done. 59 for the loss of 4. Ajay coming back into the attack. 11 runs of his first over. Fujairah have just got back on roll. 15 runs from that over of Salim. And that is where they would want to finish off well at the final 12 deliveries. Majority damage coming from the bat of Anas.
Well, it'll be difficult against this man. He's an outstanding bowler, Ajay Kumar. He really got global attention for his outstanding, brilliant bowling in the recently concluded ILT20 Season 4 for Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. He has that nippy pace and the variations. Troubled the best of the best in that tournament. I think he had a economy rate of below 5 throughout the tourney. And he certainly caught the eye. Of course, we were very familiar as we'd seen him in the D series already in the UAE. But now he's becoming a bit of a global phenomenon. Nicely whipped away. That's a lovely shot from Khudadad. And will beat the fielder. Sweet timing.
The best part about that is he never looked to hit it hard. He was just looking to middle the ball. Not a bad delivery, but the quality of the batter will allow him to yield 4 valuable runs. The flow of runs, the tap has just been opened up and it's working in favor of Fujairah at the moment.
Yeah, they're certainly flowing now. Where was that intent earlier? And of course, the commentator's curse is undefeated. I hyped him up and he got smacked for 4. Lovely punchy square drive. Good fielding at point. Needed to slow that down. Otherwise, that would have been back-to-back 4s.
Certainly working in favor. What I like about Ajay is that he's looking to use the wicket. He's not going way too full, except for the previous delivery. He's looking to hit that good length area, extract some purchase from the wicket. And as you said, that it's a way enough wicket. There is good amount of assistance for the bowlers, and that's where it's working for him.
Change of length caught Anas Malik by surprise on that occasion. Well, he is of a very high caliber, played at a very high level back home in India. Was in fact part of the practice nets for Lucknow Super Giants. Or is it Rising Giants? I keep getting confused. There's so many giants in the IPL. Super Giants. And making the switch over to the UAE, it's been our benefit for sure to have him on the domestic scene. And he's been showing his immense skills and wares.
Ajay just doing his magic in this penultimate over. Another couple of deliveries. Another slower delivery. Just around the good length area, and that's where it's been a little difficult for the batters to get underneath it. But it'll still allow Anas to trickle around for a single. Not a bad over. Penultimate one. 7 runs of it. Still a ball to spare.
Yeah, he looks a bit rusty. Hasn't played since the ILT20. So just getting into the swing of things back on the UAE domestic circuit. It's just been his first or second game back here in the D10. He will certainly improve as he gets some miles in his legs. Slow delivery and brilliant fielding at short fine. Matiullah Khan, fellow fast bowler, putting his body on the line and getting due applause. Final over coming up then. Fujairah need a big one. 67 for 4. So it is going to be Matiullah Khan. Tidy first over, only 7 runs conceded and a wicket to his name. Fujairah, can they get up to maybe 80? 85 is optimistic. Well, they will start with a boundary, so maybe it's not so optimistic. Beautiful drive.
Big difference between the quality of Ajay and Matiullah. Ajay was using the wicket, and that is where he was very successful. Matiullah goes full. And some easy runs for the batter. Still needed to be put in the gap, and he does that well.
Yeah, Matiullah needs to use the pitch here. You have the bigger onside boundary. Bowling into the pitch, cutters back of the handers. You have a long on, mid-wicket square leg. And even a long leg in position. That's much better. Into the pitch. And a good-looking punch from Khudadad. He's looked in decent touch, but Anas Malik He's the one who seems to be able to wield the long handle.
Really feel that Anas is going to probably make some room. Third inside the circle. Long off also inside the circle, and that's where you would want to target that offside. Watch out for the cow corner as well. Shot, pulled, in the gap. 4 more for Anas. He's looked effective and it's still working for him.
Yeah, poor delivery. Slower bouncer, but he was in position early. And taking evasive action has timed it sweetly as well. So this has been an excellent cameo from Anas Malik, 31 of 20. Came in lower down the order and has produced a very effective innings, giving Fujairah a semblance of a fighting score. 9 runs off 3 deliveries already. So looking good. Pace on that occasion. That's much more like it. Really bend your back, Matiullah.
Much better. Certainly much better. What was special about that from Matiullah is that he was beaten by pace. And that is where it was very effective and good quality from Matiullah. Really feel that probably slower one is the right option for the final 2.
Oh, absolutely. Anas is looking to drive the ball with hard hands. Maybe go wide of off, slow one. Or you can knock him over with the perfect Yorker right at the base of off. That's a dream delivery.
If you would have spoken to Wasim Akram back in the days, he would say head and toe. Did bowl the head previously and now the toe. Beaten in pace once again and the timber has been disturbed. Great innings from Anas. But he'll have to walk back to the dugout as he's going to be down in Wayne. 31 of 22 for him. 2 sixes and a boundary. 5 down for Fujairah.
So it's going to be Mohammad Ahmed coming in at number 7. Fujairah with a middling score, maybe 10-15 runs short for sure. But that fight back will certainly give them hope. And runs on the board are always runs on the board. You never know. Final ball of the innings. Nice punchy drive. Chance for a run out. And Ahmed Tariq has missed. They will scamper for 2. Why not go for a third? I think that's enough. So 78 is what they have accrued in their allotted 10 overs. And maybe if they'd gotten up to 90, it could have been interesting. But that feels below par here, Pranav.
Certainly. What I really feel, Ahmed, at least 7 runs short, if not 12. And that is where it's going to be a spirited effort from the Blues to keep them down to a mediocre 78.
Yeah, excellent combination of bowling. The seamers, the wrist spinners doing a sterling job for the Blues. A good toss to win. But more importantly, the bowlers have executed their plans to a T. No significant score in the top order. All came and went. It was only Anas Malik with 31 of 22 and Ahmed Khudadad who did a fair job. Otherwise, they were in deep, deep trouble to start off.
Majority efforts from the spinners. Change of pace has certainly worked for the Blues. 2 wickets for Matiullah, 2 wickets for Uzair, and that 1 wicket for Daniel. But if you ask me, 1 over 2 runs, 2 wickets, that was a brilliant effort from Uzair. He has to be the pick of the bowlers.
Yeah, fascinatingly, Ahmed Tariq did not go back to him. Although he bowled a fantastic first over. But I think overall he'd be pretty pleased that they've kept the opposition below 80. Let's take a look at the highlights of this first innings. It was Emirates Blues who invited Fujairah to have a bat, and Nurullah Ayubi could not replicate his heroics from the previous innings. This was skied in the air and, well, a simple catch. That was a miscue, trying to pull off the front foot. Easy catch at backward point. Slow delivery is doing the trick here. Uzair Khan using his vast amounts of experience, getting the batters to hole out, and what a delivery. Comprehensively bowled. Sent that off stump cartwheeling. Dania Liaquat got into the wicket-taking act as well. Salim Quddus was given an over and he got belted for a couple of sixes. Anytime he missed his length, Anas Malik jumped all over it. And after that, Ahmed Khudadad with some pleasing shots as well. And those were the only players that could create an impact here for Fujairah. Anas Malik strong on the pull shot, but that got knocked over with an absolute peach of a delivery from Matiullah Khan. So 79 is the target for the Blues to attain victory. How will they progress? We'll find out after a short break.
Good evening and once again welcome back to this iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Fujairah were asked to bat first and the young top order not able to provide runs. Ayubi departed early, so was the case for Rahman and Manoj Nair, the captain. Some respite coming from Anas Malik, 31 of 22 balls. Ahmad Khudadad remained unbeaten on 17 and just 3 extras. Discipline we have seen in the bowling of Abu Dhabi, keeping Fujairah to 78 runs. A complete bowling unit performance by the boys of Blues. Matiullah Khan getting a couple of wickets in his kitty, a wicket for spinner Liaquat, and Uzair Khan, what an over, going for a couple of runs and back-to-back wickets in his only 1 over he bowled the first innings. So modest total on board. And Emirates Blues, they have plenty of experience in their batting lineup. And talking about the experience, coming all the way from my second home, Oman, joining me in the comm box is Pranav Mehta. Welcome to Sharjah Cricket Stadium, Pranav.
Thank you so much, Mudiba. Such an amazing feeling. Takes me back to the days of late 1990s. I was talking with Ahmed just in the previous innings. Gives me goosebumps still. I've seen a lot of live cricket from Sharjah Cricket Stadium. I've played a little bit of cricket in Sharjah Cricket Stadium as well. And that's where memories on offer.
Absolutely. It's all about the memories, and you're next to me, and all I could think is about the venue, the beautiful venue in Oman, Al Emirates ground. Now here we have this iconic stadium, Sharjah Cricket Stadium here in UAE. The first ball driven hard, few runs on offer. It's a battle between young and experienced. Fujairah trying to defend a modest total, wherein Blues, they have got plenty of experience. Top order batter, Pranav, Ahmad Tariq, he has been regular with Blues, and good to see he has been given that extra responsibility of leading the side.
Certainly. Wherever you go in the Gulf, it doesn't matter where you are, spin to win is the key. Will fall just short of the fielder at mid-wicket. I really feel that if Fujairah want to win this game in any fashion, they'll have to use a lot of spinners.
Rightly said. And top of that, the spinners, they need to bowl the right channel. The length will be key, as we have seen plenty of runs scored yesterday on the same track. Under 19 product, Naseem Khan. Good use of the feed, but not able to get the gap. Getting some help from Nurul Ayubi, Ahmad Tariq, fumble and resulted in the first boundary. Lucky runs for Tariq and more runs for Blues.
Just can't be doing that when you're defending something that is sub 80. You probably need to get your A game to the ground, and this is not the kind of quality that would have been expected from Naseem. Good effort, but not good enough from Ayubi. No good support, and that's where Naseem will be mighty disappointed. Big shot on the leg side, catching opportunity, not really. It will go for a maximum. Naseem is leaking runs, doesn't matter whether it is in favor of the fielding side or against it, but at the moment, runs on board.
A loosener and quick hands. Risk comes into play, though there was a fielder station, but beautifully managed by Ahmad Tariq. The first maximum in this run chase. They played a lot of cricket against each other, Naseem Khan and Ahmad Tariq. Off to a good start, the Blues.
What a start. Chasing just 78 runs on board. 12 runs of the first over. Still a couple of balls, and this is in the air. Goes past the fielder. Will get to the boundary. They are in a little bit of a hurry, Blues.
Attacking approach by the young captain of Blues, Ahmad Tariq. dealing in boundaries and maximum. A width offer, this time by Naseem towards the off stump, just away from the reach of diving fielder. An attacking approach adapted by Ahmed Tariq.
16 runs from the first over. Oh boy, this is certainly not in favor of Fujairah. Dancing down the wicket and a good shot ball from Naseem will wind off this expensive over from Naseem with a dot ball. 16 runs from the first over.
You're talking about spinners, and here comes Ali Asghar Shams. Left arm orthodox, known for picking wickets with the new ball. He's up against Tanis Suri. Another under 19 product, Ali Asghar Shams, who bowled brilliantly in the semi-final against Oman under 19 in the recently concluded ACC Premier Cup, which helped the team to qualify for that Asia Cup under 19 tournament.
I have a theory, Mudipa. If Blues play out the 10 overs, they're certainly going to be chasing this target down, and that's where Fujairah need to pick up wickets, and that's where Ali Asghar needs to do more of this, bowl slower through the air. Force Blues to play more shots. Sweep shot and some decent fielding will keep it down to a single.
What an effort by young Umar at short fine. 18 on board, still searching for that first wicket. Long off and mid-wicket, two fielders of the 30-yard circle. Excellent piece of bowling, pulling his length back. Thinking, young left-arm orthodox bowler Ali Asghar Shams.
I really feel that probably Ali Asghar would want to have long on a little deeper, especially because he's not extracting that kind of turn with the newer ball. And that's where maybe force the batter to go inside out. That'll be a little difficult.
Pulling wicket to wicket channel. This is what Pranav was talking about. In the air, and he clears those rope with ease. The first maximum for Suri. A decent over by Ali Asghar Shams, but the final delivery sent out of the park by young Tanis Suri. Blues, at the end of the power play, 24 for no loss. A signal from Kashif states that they have opted for the batting power play. Ahmed Tariq and Tanis Suri. It's not only about the win, but also they want to better their net run rate. Two youngsters, backed by young coach Mohammad Nail of Blues, doing a wonderful job backing these players. And we have seen the rise of Blues in the last couple of seasons. Nurul Ayubi with the ball. Oh, what a shot. Is there a chance? Yes, taken. Anas Malik makes no mistake. Nurul Ayubi introduced into the attack and straight away got better of Tariq.
This is exactly what the doctor ordered. Get a wicket in any possible fashion, and it has certainly worked. The batting power play is going to be resulting in the fall of Tanish Suri, or rather Ahmed. 17 of 9 deliveries. He's done the damage, I feel. But that's exactly when he's going to be walking back to the dugout as the fall of the first wicket for Blues. Aftab is going to be replacing a very, very effective 24 for 1. They need more of this from Nurullah. Full toss, high up in the air, just crosses the fielder at mid-off, and it's certainly going to be going to the boundary. This is not going to be working for Fujairah. You just can't be bowling full tosses in this format. A new batter. But these kind of deliveries are never going to be excused by the batter. What a start for somebody who's just walked in. Aftab will have a big smile on his face. Big in swinger. Quick single to get off strike. This is good cricket from Aftab.
Fifth day of this tournament, and talk about the teams leading the chart, the points table. It's Dubai, 4 wins out of 4 matches for them, led by Ronak Panoli. They'll be in action against Abu Dhabi. The next game, beautifully managed, going down on one knee and use those wrists to perfection. What a shot by Tanish Suri, 1 bounce, 4 runs.
Reading the bowler just like a script. 2 fielders in the deep mid wicket and deep square leg, and that's where the batter always knew that it was going to be back of length and using the pace of the bowler to his advantage. The quality of Tanish Suri, second to none here in the UAE.
Another product of under 19 age group cricket, Tanish Suri played an important role in 2023 Asia Cup under 19. Batted beautifully against the Sri Lanka under 19 side. Took the team into the semi-finals. Got runs against Pakistan under 19 side. And played that final which they lost to Bangladesh under 19. Aftab trying to check his shot. In the air, chance, dropped. Nabil Aziz, poor effort. Unlucky Ayubi.
Cannot believe my eyes. How have you dropped that one? Never looked comfortable. Probably took it very easy. Under lights. If you lose control of the ball, you're always in trouble. End of the third over, 35 for 1 Blues. Ali Asgar beating the outside edge of Aftab, who has a little bit of intent in his mind.
Chasing the 79, in fact 78 in control is Blues and trying to go big. This time a proper connection. And he clears that longer boundary with ease. Aftab Alam got better of Ali Asghar Shams. What a strike.
For a moment, he would have had his heart in his mouth. Got a lot of height compared to distance. But the distance just good enough. Not learning from his mistake, Ali Asghar needs to bowl slower through the air, closer to the stumps, and that's where the turn will come into play. But if you can ball deliveries like that, it is certainly going to be working for you. Another arm ball. This time, Aftab was looking to manufacture a shot, and that's where beaten.
Poor. Not needed. Got a maximum, not trying to be cheeky. And he strikes. Bowling wicket to wicket channel. Ali Asghar Shams got better of Aftab Alam. Short stay. 12 of just 6 balls, 41 for the loss of 2.
Two wickets for Fujairah. They need many more if they want to make an impact. Big shot. This has gone high up in the air. Fielder underneath it. But just good enough. Very first delivery from the bat of Fujairah. He was fantastic with the ball in hand, but with the bat, even better.
Promoted up the order straight away, getting better of Shams. What a strike. Proper connection. Full runs for Uzair. 47 on board. Still 32 needed. One more time. Is there a chance? No chance. Back-to-back maximums. What a strike. Plenty of runs. 3 maximums so far, leagued by Ali Asghar Shams.
Unbelievable power. Really felt on both those occasions there was a catching opportunity. Not really, because the power of Uzair makes sure that the ball travels through. Another big shot. This time fielder underneath it. But once again the fielder, just a spectator. 3 sixes in a row, and all of a sudden Blues are in a hurry. 4 overs done. 59 for the loss of 2. Mere formalities, 20 required of 24.
Well, Tanis Suri and Mohammad have taken the game away from Fujairah. Nurullah Ayubi did pick up a wicket. Can he break this partnership that is pretty much taking the contest away? Oh, expansive. Looking for that ramp over short third a la Joe Root. Become a shot that has come back in vogue in cricket these days. Mohammad Uzair Khan, he's having a blinder of a game. Wickets and runs. 3 maximums back to back. Authoritative and brilliant. And he has been a very consistent, high quality performer on the UAE domestic scene for many, many years now. This one won't quite go all the way. Oh, and it's gone over the fence. In any case, a misfield by Faizer. And well, it's all going pear-shaped for Fujairah at the moment. Look at that. Casual. Maybe got a bad spin off the wicket to be fair. But you need to do a lot better than that. Frustrating times for Fujairah. Oh, hint of shape on that one from Nurullah. Getting that ball to swing. Even though that ball has taken a bit of a pounding already. But looks like the Emirates Blues caravan will keep rolling along very nicely. Thanks to a superb bowling effort, and the batters are doing their job. Once again shaping up for that ramp, but had to adjust. And good running between the wickets. Keeping the pressure on, going at a brisk run rate. Looking to settle the contest ASAP, and of course get a bit of a nudge on that net run rate as well. Can always be very useful down the line. Well, he's finally pulled it off. Ramped over short third. And Ali Asghar Shams, even though he's pretty quick, can't get there. On the third time of asking, Tanish Suri has pulled it off. Beautifully executed. That shovel over short third. You need dexterity and some bravery to play that kind of shot. Not to mention a high amount of skill. And he's got all three in spades. Beautiful shot. So this is going to be a rapid fire run chase coming in from the Blues. Shifting around in the crease. A lot of effort for a single. 7 runs needed to win for Emirates Blues. So it's going to be Umar Faisal, the leggy, coming on to bowl. And I dare say this might be the final over of the contest. Hit towards deep cover. And just beyond the boundary rider. Lovely footwork from Tanish Suri. Shimmy down the track. Made it a half volley. And hit it square enough to miss the straight field. Nicely done. So very efficient innings coming in from Tanish. 24 of 11. And rather unselfish. Allowing his partner perhaps to hit the winning runs. It does feel like Uzair Khan will have a player of the match winner's medal to his name based on his outstanding all-round efforts, wickets and runs. Fantastic cricketer, tailor-made for the shorter formats. Hit hard, and Nurullah did well to get behind that one. So back to the drawing board for Fujairah. Just did not have enough runs on board. And were comfortably second in this game. And that will be game, set and match. Easy as you like from Emirates Blues. finishing off the game in just 5.4 overs. Very nicely done. And a handsome victory by 8 wickets. So let's take a look at the batting scorecard for Emirates Blues. 17 off 9, quick 5 runs for Ahmed Tariq. Aftab Alam was in a hurry as well. Steady contributions and quick contributions made sure that the run chase was completed in double quick time. Only 4 bowlers utilized by Fujairah, 1 wicket apiece for Ali Asghar Shams, who went for plenty of runs, and Nurullah Ayubi, 1 for 24, was decent as well. Taking a look at the highlights of this quick-fire run chase by Emirates Blues, it was Ahmed Tariq immediately on the offensive. Poor misfield, gifting 4 runs. And that was a glorious flick towards square leg, all the way for a maximum. Going over the cover region as well. And Tanisuri took a liking to Ali Asghar Shams. That was a monstrous hit. Beautiful execution of the slog sweep. Way back for 6. That was a punishing off drive, but straight to the fielder. Aftab Alam then got in on the act as well. A few loose deliveries that he promptly dispatched. This was absolutely outstanding from Tanish. Up and over fine leg. And this was the dismissal of Aftab Alam. A power failure. In fact, it carried, pardon me. Oh, this was the dismissal. Trying to reverse a straight delivery. Then Uzair Khan decided, I'm going to go after Ali Asghar. And 3 sixes back to back. 18 off 3 he was. Each one bigger than the last. That was absolutely huge. Hitting from the crease, raw power, that bottom hand driving the ball down the ground. Then another misfield on the mid-wicket fence. Faizur, he had a tough outing today, and then that beautiful ramp over third. Omar Faisal took a bit of tap as well, and in the end it was smooth sailing for Emirates Blues. So match number 18 concludes at the 2026 Emirates D10. Certainly was a below par score from Fujairah. Only 78 runs managed. Anas Malik, 31 of 22. And Ahmed Khudadad getting 17 of 13. 2 wickets apiece for Uzair Khan and Matiullah Khan. And Emirates Blues wrapped it up in double quick time in less than 6 overs. Thanks to Tanish's 26. Uzair himself in the act, 24 of 6. 1 wicket apiece for Nurullah Ayubi and Ali Asghar Shams. So Emirates Blues winning by 8 wickets. We'll now take a very quick break and be right back with the post-match presentation.
comprehensive performance from the boys of Emirates Blues. They dominated this contest and sealed a convincing wins against Fujairah. A complete team performance, discipline in their bowling, sharp in the fielding, and confident batting on display. And they batted beautifully, and one man who took the charge with the ball as well as with the bat. Uzair Khan is our player of the match, and joining me is Mr. Sher Khan, our match referee, who will be giving away the award to Uzair Khan. Uzair, congratulations first of all for your player of the match award. Talk us through your bowling performance as well as your batting.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First of all, thanks to Almighty Allah, and wicket was pretty good for the bowlers as well as for the batters. So when we came on to bowl, just planned to bowl in the right areas, and Alhamdulillah it pays off.
Absolutely, and just 1 over, going for a couple of runs, couple of wickets. What was the plan given by the captain?
He just told me to bowl in the right areas, and he gave me the full confidence, and I took my own field and just bowled accordingly, and Alhamdulillah it pays off in the end.
And tell us about your promotion in the batting order. You just came out and you went after the bowlers.
To be honest, Modi bhai, I love to bat, especially in short format, and thanks to the whole management and the captain, and they gave me the confidence and go and showcase my talent, and Alhamdulillah, I did it.
Well said, Uzair, and well played, and enjoy the evening.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So that's all we do have from the post-match presentation, but there is one more game coming up, so stay tuned.
and it's match match number 9.
Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome to match number 19 of the 2026 Emirates D10. And this promises to be a cracker.